So I'm standing right now at the plaza outside the stadium gates at Durham Bulls Athletic Park. This public plaza is actually very similar to what's planned for the stadium in Knoxville. This is a place that welcomes fans into the stadium gates. You see, you got fountains around, and as fans are still filing in, so are cars. They got some streets closed down to make sure everybody can access and find parking, and there's police officers and security officers directing traffic right now as we speak. But we're about to go inside and show you what it looks like inside the park. So the area that we're in right now is called the PNC Triangle Club, and it didn't always used to look exactly like this. It's one of the things that the Bulls didn't really anticipate was just only having space for 25 people was not going to cut it in the long run as the business moved towards more events and people wanting to use this space with views of the game and views of the city. We were in here the other day. There was a Rotary Club meeting. I've had everything from weddings to funerals in here, and it offers some great views of the game and a place for people to gather during the game to enjoy food and drink and cheer on the Bulls. But throughout the year, it's used for a variety of different purposes. People want to be here and host their events in the ballpark. So I'm standing here at American Tobacco campus in Durham, just steps away from Durham Bulls Athletic Park. And this is an area that was developed in the years following the stadium opening in 1995 to sort of reimagine what all these abandoned warehouses could be. Today, you have a lot of office space here, as well as a diverse mix of retail, some forward-facing businesses, and just gathering places for the whole community to come here and enjoy time before the game and also in the off-season. Capital Broadcasting Company owns the Durham Bulls, just like Randy Boyd owns the Tennessee Smokies, and also like Boyd, they are in charge of some of the development around the stadium. We already saw the American Tobacco campus, and it's also this building behind me that they are in charge of securing tenants for. And you'll see some local restaurants. We had some awesome crepes earlier from Press Coffee, and these businesses are open not just around the baseball season, but they're going to be open all throughout the year. The lot that I'm standing on right now used to serve a car dealership. In fact, you can still see the building here to my right, and here to my left is one of the parking structures that accommodates both people that work at the American Tobacco campus and people that come to visit for Durham Bulls games. And the reason that's important is we have to remember that in Knoxville, there's no additional parking structure planned to accommodate the stadium. So in this shot right here, you can see Van Allen. It's luxury apartments that actually overlook Durham Bulls Athletic Park here in downtown Durham, and it's one of two buildings that actually have views directly into the stadium. Next to Van Allen is a more office-focused building, and as you can see, just outside those buildings is an entrance into the stadium, into the public concourse that's actually open even when Durham Bulls games are not happening. Where I'm standing at right now might not look all that important, but when this gate behind me opens up, it's what allows trucks and other types of vehicles to move equipment from outside the stadium into the stadium. It's important for things like concerts, and it's something that Randy Boyd and the Tennessee Smokies have talked a lot about. With the stadium right now in Kodak, it could take days to set up equipment for a show. He's hoping with the right design, it will take just hours. Part of the concourse area is actually open up throughout the day. We actually were in here earlier doing some interviews when the game wasn't going on, but when the game starts, it becomes part of the stadium experience. And so right behind me are some concession areas, including a local taco place. I know there's a focus in Knoxville that when the stadium opens up, there will be some local vendors involved, and this is an example of how Durham has done it, making sure that they are part of the stadium experience as well. So that's a wrap here at Durham Bulls Athletic Park. So you notice not too many people in the seats, but it is a Tuesday night after all. Still the people that were here in very good spirits. The Durham Bulls won. So hopefully this tour gave you an idea of what a downtown stadium could look like in Knoxville, just east of the Old City, set to open for opening day 2025.